So how's it going, guys? Andrew from Local Basscast here.
JP.
And we're about to do an unboxing, or more like an unveloping, how I like to call it, since it's in an envelope. And we're going to be showing off a few baits that Defender Baits has sent us to try out, do a little review on them, and hopefully you guys would go check him out and buy some of his product. So
let's get to it.
Let's get to it. JP's going to open up.
So let's go ahead and just get this a little opening. And all right, well,
awesome.
Let's see what we got here. All right, well, first things first. Let's start with the soft baits.
All right. So it looks like we got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pack of craws. I think I've seen this on his website. It's called a Thumpin Craw. A nice little green pumpkin with a little bit of black flake, it seems like. But basically, we got a craw to start off with. What else do we got here?
All right. Second bag is actually a twofer. Right out of this, what do we got here? Stand-up football head jig. We got the green and we got the black and blue. The black and blue is a little bit smaller than the green one, so we're gonna see the different action once we hit the water. But yeah, these are the next two that we got.
I can already tell that we can rig up these with the jigs as a trailer, so that's gonna be interesting to see as well. Moving on.
Lastly, and I'm actually kind of happy we got this. He's been promoting that he's been going to bring these out. There we go. There we go. A pretty legit spinnerbait. White, silver, black fleck. It's got some nice weight to it. Got a couple of beads, a willow leaf, and a Colorado blade. I can only imagine how nice this is going to float through the water. Let's take a closer look at these baits now, and right before we get inside and get to the nitty gritty, and just kind of see what we're expecting to, or what we hope to expect to see when we hit the water.
So this is a Thumpin Craw right here. This is a green pumpkin with the black flake. We also have a blue flake as well available. Now this is the size about my index finger, so you have a good idea, good perspective of how long this bait is. One of the key features of this bait is the claws itself. It has a little bit more plastic on the edges, so whenever it dives, it gives it that nice little flat there. Nice water displacement that bass tend to kind of home in on. The body style is kind of like a segmented square body style. It gives it a nice thicker presentation, more of a crawfish body type. This allows this bait to be used versatile as a shaky head or even as a trailer for the jigs that we have right now. So that thicker body is going to help in that case. And this is just a solid plastic. The quality of it looks good. The feel of it looks good. And even the action is really, really good on this crawfish. So no doubt that the Thumpin Craw is going to be a huge factor when it comes to catching fish all year round.
One of my favorite types of fishing is jig fishing. What Defender Baits sent us were these two stand-up football head jigs. We got the black and blue on one side, and we got this really cool kind of like army green with red fleck on the other. One of the things we were talking about earlier was the fact that these have some really great features. First and foremost, the hooks are real quality, sticky hooks. The weed guards are long, but they're not thick and they're not hard, which means that you can really get through some thick, matty grasses, but also not upset with the hook set. One of the last key elements of this jig is the fact that the trailer keeper is thick and it's pointy, which means that your trailer is not going to slide off when you're really kind of going through some rough stuff. The fact that the skirt is really long, which allows me as an angler to trim to my preference. Sometimes when I buy a jig, you have a very short skirt and you really can't kind of trim it the way you like it. But as you can tell, these have really, really long skirts, so I can trim around to the presentation that I want in my local pond or local lake. All
right, so the next bait we're going to show off is the white spinnerbait. Like I said earlier, one of the best things I do like about this spinnerbait is the fact that it has a nice red eye shad pattern to it. It's a very solid looking spinnerbait. It's about an 1/8 ounce, has a Colorado blade and a willow leaf on top of that too. It's a very good bait to use above grass on windy days, and since it's white, it's gonna produce a lot of bites when the shad spawn is happening. The beauty with this spinnerbait is that you can use a trailer, like a paddle tail swim bait, to give it a bigger profile. Put a trailer hook right there so you don't miss any of those bass that are just swiping at it. Between the blades, you got these 4 little pegs right here. Keeps the blades from making contact with each other. It also creates sound through the water as you're working it back to your boat or to the bank. All right, so those were some great baits that we tried out. We're so happy that we're working with Defender Baits on his Conquest to sell your best tournament grade baits out there on the market.
Thank you for partnering with us and allowing us to promo all of the cool things that you have to offer for all of the subscribers out there.
Don't forget that there's a 10% off your total order when you use promo code LBC10.
LBC10.
LBC10, yep. LBC10, 10% off. Bumblebee tuna.
Bumblebee tuna.
Bumblebee tuna.
For those of us who've been following us on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram, we just wanted to say thank you for staying patient with us. We've been gone for a while. We've had a few family things happen. I've been sick for over 3 weeks.
Rest assured that we're back on doing some good video content for you guys. We're gonna be fishing these baits, catch some fish on them. Thank you for the support, the love. Make sure you check out our YouTube, our Instagram, our Twitter, our Facebook.
Don't forget to like and subscribe right now.
This is Andrew from Local Basscast.
This is JP.
Signing off.
Till next time.